Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back with the Stomping blog on what is an oddly populated server. My server is one of the only ones online right now because it is like 10 in the morning with people on it and I'm not really sure why, but cheers guys. Anyways, Stomping blog. What we're going to do, I've got the Q&A from a couple of weeks ago, so I'm going to go through all the many questions, and there was about 60. So that's going to take a little while, but first we'll do the typical Stomping blog type stuff and then we can move on to that bit. So at this point in time, hopefully Dino Crisis will have finished on the channel and hopefully Turok Evolution will have started. I don't know if I mentioned this in the video because I've not decided if I'm going to at this point in time, but it's Turok Evolution rather than the first two because I don't think the first two have aged that well at all. The controls are horrific. The graphics are horrific, and it barely runs on my PC. So we've decided to just jump straight in with Turok Evolution instead. I might go back and do the others at some point. Is that? Nah. How do I type? I've forgotten how to use the keyboard mechanism thing in my facial regions. Anyways, what I want to mainly do with this video is say that as of right now, assuming right now is Saturday or something like that, I've not really decided yet, I will have moved flat. Now I'm assuming by now, I'm going to use this like this is a current tense, I'm assuming at this point in time I no longer have the internet. So I apologise, I have mentioned this in a few videos, I want to make sure people are aware of this. So yeah, what was I? I'm very tired. I've got so much packing to do, it's disgusting. I mean, I'm looking around, I've not packed my PC away for obvious reasons. My TV's still rocking about. I've got drawers full of stuff to do. I've got clothes everywhere. I've got a TV stand thing, about a lamp. What do I do with a lamp? The one thing I'm more worried about is my bloody barbell, my weights. I don't want to take those downstairs. Oh, the effort, the amazing effort. Hey guys, just recording at the mo. Difficult to speak. There we go. Right, but I appreciate it. Hi guys. Anywho, right, so I'm moving, so I don't know how much I managed to get recorded. I mean, I'm sitting here at 10 in the morning. I've got 3 videos for today being Wednesday, I've got 3 videos for Thursday, but as of right now I have 1 for Friday and 1 for Saturday, so I don't really know if I managed to beat that by that much. It really depends on what time I'm moving, because I don't even know when I'm moving. I have no idea what time I'm moving, what time I'm allowed to move, how I get my deposit back, all this. It's the messiest move of my entire life. But I'm so excited to get into the new flat, and I will definitely do a video this week. No idea right now. I will definitely do a video once I've moved and once I've kind of settled into the flat a little bit, showing you guys around and that kind of thing. And on the plus side, if I do lose internet for a week, then I will simply record lots and there'll be lots to go as soon as I get back. Cool beans. So yeah, I'll do a tour video. What else do I want to talk about on the video? Channel, nothing really to update because I recorded the last episode of Stomping Land 2 days ago, I believe I recorded the last episode of the Stomping Land 2 days ago. Yep. So really nothing in the slightest to update on that. I apologise quickly for Endless Ocean 2. I mean, there's one piece of music in particular, and I know which piece of music it is, that keeps coming up as copyrighted. The last episode, which at this point for me is episode 5, but for you guys it should be episode 6. Episode 6 should be absolutely fine, no issues whatsoever. Episode 5 should now be fully working as well. I'm by my favourite coastal cave. Cool. So they should both be okay by now. I know which song it is in the future, so what I'm probably going to do is just mute the game audio in my recording before I process the video, and that way it should upload without going crazy and dying on me. But no promises. Really, I will do my very best. Okay, so if you want to do a Q&A, I don't know when the next episode of Stomping Land will be, well, hopefully next weekend. And if you want to, I will do a comment in the description of this video. Nope, in the comments of this video, that would make more sense. And if you guys want to leave a question, you can do. Sorry, I'm shattered. I really am. I've got so much to do, it's horrible. Do I though? I mean, I'm looking around my bedroom now, and I don't think it's that bad. I think the flat's fully furnished, so I'm going to drop all my bedding and stuff. I don't think I need that. I've got... I mean, you know what it's like. You start moving house and you discover loads of crap that nobody in their right mind should ever have. It's just things that I've not seen for years and years. Like, why on earth do I own this? Why is this a thing? What is it doing here? Take it away. Anyways, okay, so we're going to do some questions. And I say some questions, I mean about 60. I've had to cut a couple because a couple were the same, and there's one in particular that kept coming up this week for some reason. But whatever. Okay. First question. Where does the Raptor, Spinosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus Rex rank in your love of dinosaurs? The Raptor doesn't rank highly at all, I'm not going to lie. I mean, the Velociraptor is a nice enough dinosaur, but it doesn't really... No, it's just a little chicken turkey-sized furry thing, really. It's nothing special. Spinosaurus, I've never really been a huge fan of. I like my T-Rex, but again, not a massive fan for some reason. I don't really know what it is, but neither rank highly at all. If we're talking about Jurassic Park's interpretation of the Velociraptor, then it would rank a lot higher, because that's, you know, awesome. So to that extent, things like Megaraptor, Utahraptor would rank a lot higher as well. Okay, what is my cooking ability? I'd love to say that I'm a really good cook. It's something I've always wanted to be able to say, and I don't think I'm a bad cook. I mean, I can cook, I can put stuff together, I don't kill myself, you know, I'm alive. I've been living on my own for 5 years, well, not on my own, I've been living in student halls for 5 years now, so I'm not dead yet, which is definitely something. I'm going to live on my own from next week, so if I do die, it probably will be because of food poisoning. But I'm okay. I can put a few things together. If one thing I make a mean omelette. That's just omelette of champions. Absolute champions. Anyways, Zoo Tycoon on the Xbox One. Are you going to play it again? No. It just got really boring, and I know it wasn't maybe technically finished, but I don't really see what else I'd actually do anyways. So no, we're gonna. No more Zoo Tycoon on Xbox One, unless they happen to add DLC, because I want crocodiles and stuff. They've not... The game could have been beautiful, and they've kind of released it and given up on it, so... If there's a sequel, I'll definitely play it. If there's DLC, I'll definitely play it, but until then, noppers. Far Cry 3, will you play it? No, been out for ages, won't be popular. Fun game, but I've already played it and stuff. What type of paleo work would you want to do? Yeah, because obviously I want to be a paleontologist now. I've been looking at degrees and stuff, and I've got my options pretty much selected already. I do want to do mainly field work. I need to get into in my mind that I'm going to have to do research at a point, but research doesn't particularly appeal to me. I'd much prefer to do field work than research. Or, well, then again, maybe I'll just go straight and make my TV program. Who knows? How many cards and when will they be? And do you accept fan mail? Right, I think there were two separate questions that I've jammed together for some reason. Yeah, the cards, obviously the playing cards, so they're going to be... Still, we're talking months away. The 5th card has just been started in terms of artwork. That's the first herbivorous dinosaur, as voted for by you guys last week. I'd actually already commissioned it before last week's video, because I already knew which one I wanted to do. But I got a lot of great ideas from you guys for the other cards that we're definitely going to start to use. In terms of a time scale, yeah, months, 6 months at least, I assume, because I can't really pay that much of it up front. The total art costs are going to be £4,000 or something ridiculous, so I'm just kind of spreading it out over time. And fan mail. Oh no, how many cards? Well, playing cards. No, so it's a 52 card deck, surely, I think. Ace. Okay, ace to 10 is 10. Jack, Queen, King, 13 times 4 will be 52, so I'm doing 2 jokers as well, so it's a 54 card deck, with 18 of the cards having artwork and the rest being custom, just not with paintings and stuff, because that would financially cripple me for the rest of my life. Fan mail, do you accept fan mail? I mean, yeah, but you'd have to send it online at this point in time, because I mean, technically at this moment in time, I don't know my address, so it's quite hard for me to accept anything, really. But yeah, I mean, I want to set up a PO box at some point down the line. I will definitely do that. For now, if you want to send anything like that or art or anything, if you just scan it and send it, that's a billion times easier for me. I'm working through these way too slowly. Favourite character in Jurassic Park? Obviously, Ian Malcolm. The man is an absolute hero. What is your favourite alcoholic beverage? That's a loaded question because certain alcoholic beverages are better for certain things. Like, if I'm doing shots and I want to get drunk quickly, I tend to drink Sambuca, but if I'm going out on a night out and I just want to drink across the night and not be absolutely wasted instantly, I'll stick to various beers. Anything lemony tends to be good, but I tend to stick to beer and real ales and stuff like that. Not the most exciting stuff in the world. And alcohol-fueled gaming, basically what happened to it? Essentially, because it was the end of the year, and we were drinking a lot, I was too drunk to do it. When you're getting really, really, really drunk, the temptation to sit and record for half an hour is just pretty much non-existent. You want to eat and you want to go to sleep, so that's kind of why alcohol-fueled gaming has disappeared for a little bit. What am I making here? Okay. But, I mean, actually it's probably not going to be around again for a while, because I'm moving in on my own. You know, moving off and stuff. I don't really, I mean, I know a few people in Manchester, but I don't know anyone I'm particularly about to go get wasted with, so I think alcohol-fueled gaming is going to be on the back burner until next year when I go back to university, in which case it will return in force, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it will. Okay, moving on. What is your religion? My religion is, well, agnostic, I guess. I've done my views on religion before, but I'll do them very quickly. Essentially, my idea on religion is, I think if you're scientifically minded, this is my opinion, a lot of people will disagree with this bit, I think most scientific people, if you're scientifically minded, you don't close yourself off to possibilities. I mean, I'm about to, but generally speaking, you at least give things some thought and you're open to them, consider whether they make sense for you, blah 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 blah. Now, I don't think it makes sense to write off the existence of a higher power, necessarily, bear with me, but that higher power, if it does exist, I don't believe it would ever be the god that humans worship, or billion gods that humans worship, you know, all the god stuff. So I don't believe in religion. I'm not against the idea of a higher power. I think if such power existed, then the chances of humans understanding it, and clearly we don't, because the only people, because no scientists, I mean obviously some scientists do, my point is no non-religious people believe in God. It is a purely religious thing at this point in time. So that kind of proves that we don't understand God, if you get me. You have to have faith to believe in God, whereas if we understood God, then we wouldn't need faith to believe in him, because he'd be real, and we know he'd be real because we understand him and we're aware of how he works and all this kind of malarkey. So I do think if such a higher power exists, it's definitely not what humans have constructed, because that makes pretty much, religion in general makes literally no sense to me. I don't understand how people believe it. I don't understand how it came about. I don't really understand any of it. That's not in an insulting way. It's just, for me personally, it doesn't fit with how I view the world. And the idea of praying and all this malarkey just bugs me. But in terms of a higher power and stuff, from a scientific point of view, I'm not against it. It's not a religious thing. It is purely a scientific notion. Because at the end of the day, there's so much we don't understand, and no matter how much we want to denounce certain things, and I realise I've just denounced religion and said, you know, I really don't believe it at all. We don't know what's out there, really, and the amount we understand is, there's something seriously wrong with these shadows. The amount we understand pales in comparison to what we don't know, and this huge universe we still have to explore and stuff, so yeah, basically. Okie dokie. Next question. Will you play Orion Dino Horde instead of Primal Carnage? No. I will try to do a little bit more on Orion Dino Horde, but I'm not a huge fan of the game. Primal Carnage is a lot more polished. I mean, Primal Carnage is going to slow down as well now anyway, because I think I've done pretty much everything I'd want to do on the game, so I'm pretty much waiting on the next update, which might be a while yet. But we'll definitely nip into both. Oh god, sorry. Whew, deep breaths. Don't know what's wrong with me. I'm dying. Remember me as a hero. Justin Bieber hate. How much do I hate Justin Bieber? I don't hate. I kind of understand Justin Bieber, you know. Because, let's think about it this way. If you were... Oh, fantastic. No, that's great. No, cheers. If you were some teenager and suddenly you're thrown into the spotlight, millions of teenage girls love you, you know, all this kind of jazz, and you're loaded beyond belief, I think a lot more of us than we realise would go mental and, you know, there'd be crack everywhere and stuff. Maybe not that far, but you get my point. People would go a little bit crazy. I think that's natural. You know, when you've suddenly been chucked this load of money you never knew existed. In terms of a singer and stuff, I can't stand him. But I'm just saying, I kind of understand. Don't get me wrong, he's a dick. But I can kind of understand why. Will I go to Belfast again? Yeah, I'm assuming this is from one of you who is in Belfast. I'm actually going to Belfast, hopefully over summer. Like I said, I've got family in Belfast and I'm intending to visit them before the end of summer, so probably... Oh god, the end of summer is a lot closer than I thought it was. Maybe late August, but I'm busy late August. Interesting. So I don't really know. I do intend to go to Belfast. Are you going to do more Skyrim? Probably. Maybe a standalone episode down the line when I've... My problem with Skyrim is I get really obsessed with modding it properly. I want hundreds of mods working in beautiful sync. I want the game to look phenomenal. I can't really play it if it's not like that anymore, and it takes a lot of time to get the game like that. I'm going to follow STEP again at some point in the future, so we may do something on Skyrim, but it'll never be another full playthrough, unless I find a mod that kind of warrants it. Maybe a dinosaur-based mod. Who knows? Okay, where's my phone? There it is. I'm going to save that one for the very end, because, like, 4 of you asked it for some reason. If I was on a desert island and I could partner a Stegosaurus, a Styracosaurus, or a Camarasaurus, which would I go for? I'd go for the... I want to say it's a Styracosaurus, because I feel the Styracosaurus will have the better ground speed. I mean, Camarasaurus might do just because of the naturally longer leg strides, but Styracosaurus would be more fun, bounding around the forest and stuff. In terms of combat, I think it'd be easy to lead a Styracosaurus into combat, you know, like as a weapon. Stegosaurus can also hold its own, I'm sure Camarasaurus can in its own way, but I feel Styracosaurus as a weapon would be more use. Plus I love Styracosaurus. If you could be least... what would be your least favourite animal to be attacked by, basically? If there's one way to die via an animal that I'd hate, would be, like, anything... arthropod based, any insects, full stop. Basically, imagine like thousands of fire ants biting you individually and consuming you, and you're just basically eaten alive by thousands of them simultaneously. I hope none of you are about to go to bed in fire ant living countries. Noizen, how are you doing, Noizen? How are you doing? Very well. Yeah, so there you go. Have I seen River Monsters? No, but it is on my list of things to watch. I've still not seen Primeval. I get that question on every video a billion times, but no, I've never seen Primeval either. If you had a superpower, what would it be? I don't know, really. Time travel. Yeah, definitely. Time travel. There you go. International cards. Will the cards be shipped internationally? Yep, they will. Basically, it'll be a Kickstarter. You'll have to back it at, say, $8, $10 or something like that, and then if you're international you'd have to add another, say, $5 for international shipping, something like that. Don't know what to do now. Let's go back into the cave, have a look. It's so hard to follow a big comment thread like this. I appreciate it, guys, I really do. There's a lot of you guys want to know. If you could... Oh no, my book. I am still working on the book. I've just been disgustingly busy lately. It's quite hard to do. That wasn't even the next question. Type of lightsaber. If you could have a type of lightsaber, what would it be? I like this question. This is a good question. If I ever go on a blind date and I'm trying to evaluate whether a woman is geeky enough to go out with me, this may be one of the questions I ask her, even if I'm not actually that big on Star Wars. Honestly, I mean, I know there's all double ones and all this kind of jazz, but I just like a nice classic light blue one. You know, just a single blade. That's all I need. I'm a simple man with simple tastes in lightsabers. What can I say? Have you seen new Transformers? Nope, I've not seen the second or the third one either. Zelda or Final Fantasy on the channel? Final Fantasy, probably not. It takes too long. Actually, so does Zelda. That's inherently the problem with both. However, when the new Zelda Hyrule Warriors comes out, I may well play it. And when the HD Zelda comes out, the problem is I've not had a Wii. I've never had a Wii. Really. I mean, my family's had a Wii and there's been one available and stuff, but I've never really been able to record a Wii. on Shantae. So it's been difficult for me to do Zelda and stuff. But now I've got a Wii U, so I might do some Zelda down the line. We shall see. We shall see what I play on the Wii. Hee hee hee. Is Luis Suarez the best player you've ever seen? Why not Gerrard in his prime? Yep, it just is. Luis Suarez, now at Barcelona, the traitorous bastard. Sorry. Oh, no, it's fine, mate. I've come to terms with it. No, Suarez, the thing Suarez does with the football, I mean, Gerrard had all this power and pace and could just charge from midfield like barely anyone I've ever seen, and then he was phenomenal at assists and cool head and leadership qualities and stuff. But in terms of pure footballing ability, nobody... I've never seen anybody, never mind just Gerrard, I've never seen a player as good as Luis Suarez was in the past year. Some of the things he did were mind-boggling. Would you ever do YouTubers React? I have no idea what that is. So, yes. What am I signing up for? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. He knows me from bloody far away, didn't he? That cheeky little goose. Okay, we're nearly there. What would you think the strongest carnivorous dinosaur in one-on-one combat is? Man. Get it? Get it? No, we were not a dinosaur. Damn it, I was trying to be clever. No idea. Would you go to Canada? Yeah, I'd love to go to Canada. Canada's definitely top 10 on my list of places. I've got like a huge list of places I want to go. Canada's up there. I've got a friend in Canada. She's just moved there. I'm going to go say hi anyway. What do you think about the scavenger T-Rex? I don't think he was 100% scavenger. I don't really think there's enough to back that up. If you were doing your own Jurassic Park... Oh no, there's a couple. Oh, I missed that. Oh, okay, so if you're going to do a Jurassic Park just for research purposes, would that be okay? No. Someone's basically suggesting, say Jurassic Park wasn't open to the public, and it's just there for research purposes on dinosaurs, would that be okay? Now, let's assume we ignore the fact that dinosaurs would basically not be in their natural habitat at all. The air pressure would be different, the air oxygen levels are different, the temperature's different, all of that. Let's ignore all of that and pretend it's okay. I mean, still no, because if they're never gonna populate the planet again, which they shouldn't, then what's the point in researching them? I get it that people love to research and stuff, but I do kind of agree with E. Malcolm to an extent. Research is quite a violent act naturally. You can't observe something. There's a principle that says you can't observe something without intrinsically affecting it in some way. And I wouldn't see the point in researching dinosaurs because they're extinct. What's the point in bringing something back just to, stick it with a needle? So, no. Would not agree with that as an idea. If you were going to do Jurassic Park, what would be the first carnivore and first herbivore? Triceratops, obviously, and we'd go out a bit left field. I'd love the Cryolophosaurus, actually. I like the idea of rebuilding like an Arctic environment for a dinosaur. I mean, I know it didn't technically live in an Arctic environment. It was the Arctic as we know it, but it wasn't actually, Arctic. But I've grown to really like the Cryolophosaurus since I had the card commissioned. So yeah, there we go. Or if T-Rex just goes big, and because that would definitely get people to come to my park. 2 to go. 1 to go. 2 to go. What would be your next goal of 100? What would be your next goal after 100,000 subscribers? I've been thinking about this for a while because it's quite hard to decide. 100,000 subscribers for a very long time has been the goal. Actually, it's not been that long because the goal was 50,000 and we smashed that a while ago. The goal has been 100,000 subscribers though, and I'm gonna hit that say September, October. So after that, I guess it's 250, and then it's 500,000, then it's a million. I think those are the next big subscriber goals. I mean, every 50 to 100,000 is going to be a huge deal every single time. Every 10,000 is a big deal. Every 1,000 still makes me smile. So, in terms of views, I'd like 200,000 videos a day. That's Oh, bellissimo, bellissimo, bellissimo. I'm proud of that. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I'm bloody proud of that one. Right. So, yeah, something like that. 200,000 views a day would be the next one after 100 subscribers. And then after that, it would probably be 250,000 subscribers. Or 200,000, I guess. Right, final question. The one that came up at least twice, I think 3 times. Is there a Mrs. Best in Slot, basically? Not at this point in time. I'm actually... how do I say this without sounding sort of sad or forever alone? I am purposefully taking a small break. Basically, I was in a relationship for sort of 2.5, 3 years. She actually did a video with me. If you go onto my first Skyrim Let's Play, the very first one, it's the first playlist on the channel. Actually, it might not be the first playlist, but it should be. Then there's a video like BestInSlot's girlfriend plays, or Skyrim with the girlfriend, something like that. It mentions her in the title, and she plays Skyrim. That's the first girlfriend, the first long-term girlfriend. And basically, that ended sort of nearly 2 years ago now, and I went straight into another relationship which hasn't ended. It's not ended well. There's been huge fallout. It's all got very messy. That lasted about 4 months, something like that, and then after that I had a break for about 2 months. Got into another relationship for about 6 months. As soon as that one ended, got straight into another relationship which only ended about a month ago. I mean, it wasn't a super serious relationship or anything, but it was a relationship, and that ended about a month ago. So for the past, well, 5 years or so, I've kind of been in a constant string. I mean, I've been single every now and again, but it's always been... Oh no, this is going to end badly for me. Come here, you. Yeah, for the past... I don't have a shield. I broke it. I forgot. No, I'm going to die. I'm definitely going to die. Okay, the plan... No! Okay, I don't know how my life, but I got... Nope, damn it. Yeah, so the past like 5 years or something, I've pretty much constantly been in relationships. I think out of those past 5 years, I've spent about 4.5 of them in a relationship. So... Sorry, phone. So it'd be nice for a little bit to just be single for a while. At the end of the day, I'm moving to Manchester. I don't really know anyone, so it's going to be at least 6 months until I'm okay with going out and meeting a lot of strangers. I know it'll happen, but... that's definitely down the line. I'm just going to enjoy being single for a little bit, and I just want to focus on the channel for a little bit and university potential and all this malarkey. I mean, I've had offers and stuff. What can I say? When you run an internet YouTube channel, the women are all over you. It's crazy. I'm absolutely joking, by the way. Guys, don't ever... Men of the world, do not hear me think, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I will get all the women's... No, it's not how it works. But... No, I mean, I do okay. I've never really struggled. I have struggled to... I don't know. No, I just want to be single for a little bit, and then I won't be. I mean, there's not really any point. In years' time, I'm moving to a different university, hopefully, so I'm going to be other side of the country anyway, so... A little fling or something's fine, but a serious relationship at this point in time is just not what I'm looking for. I've done that for a while. I just need to chill, and, you know... Not worry about it. Too many short relationships. I'm just sorry. I'm kind of prattling and getting a little bit more serious than I really meant to here, but I think I've hurt a few too many people in quick succession to really deserve another relationship at this point in time. I think it's about time I kind of sorted a few things out before I go and hurt somebody else. I mean, I don't mean hurt them physically, obviously, and I don't mean messing them around or treating them badly. Frankly, I'm a fantastic boyfriend. That's just the way it is. But, how do I say this without getting really big-headed sounding? People tend to get attached quite quickly in a relationship. Well, that's what I found anyway with the girls I've been with. So, if I don't get that same attachment as quickly, which some of them I did, then I kind of, you know, I end up hurting them, because I don't really want to lead people on and make them think it's going to be something that it's not, so, you know. Wow, okay, did not expect the video to go in this direction, so no, I don't have a Miss BestInSlot at this point in time. I'm sure there will be in the future, and as soon as it's like a serious one, I will happily introduce her to you guys at home. It's not for lack of confidence. I am disgustingly arrogant, don't worry about that. Okay, that was all the questions. If you do have one, as I said, I will leave a comment thread you guys can answer down below. I may have to stop pick and choosing questions a little bit, just because this takes a bloody long time, and it's very hard for me to record it all on my phone, but I will do my best to get them all as per usual. Thank you very much for all the comments, all the questions and stuff. Thank you for supporting the channel, as always, and for putting up with such sad little rants as the one we just heard. And yeah, that's about it. I shall see you lovely people in the next episode. I do apologise if there's been no content. I'm going to sort that into now. Let's try that again in English, shall we? I'm going to sort that into now. Oh my god, I'm combining the words internet and out into one word, and I can't stop. I'm sorting that internet out. The internet must be sorted, ladies and gentlemen. No, I am getting the internet sorted. Hopefully, I'm going to ring them up today. I mean, hopefully I'm moving quick enough today. I don't know, I might not move until the evening, in which case I have to ring them tomorrow. But hopefully I'll have internet by Friday, which would be yesterday. But I'm very much expecting it to be a lot later than that. So I do apologise in advance, but my hands are tied. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.